Well, hi, I'm Randy Gamer, and I am once again in Norfolk, Virginia, waiting on the Elizabeth River Ferry. Gonna hop on this thing and check it out. Go over there to the other side of the river and back here. I'll make a little short video and we'll see what happens together. Sorry about the wind, it's very windy today. It's not so windy here. I'm walking around Portsmouth. This is the first stop of the shuttle. There's another one that's just a couple blocks away, but then you get off there and take this to their minor league baseball team, which for the life of me I can't remember. I don't know what's going on in there, but it smells, oh, it's pizza. Damn, it smells good. This is really kind of creepy. There's nobody down here. It's Tuesday, 4:30 in the afternoon. I had a video game where you were kind of a freelance cop and you'd bust people that were trying to hijack cars and whatever, and this is what it reminds me of, because you'll just be walking around, there'd be occasional car or person driving by, a church bell, an airplane. But it looks cool. Lots of bars, lots of restaurants. Nice bike shop. I went in there to see if he had any chapstick, and he doesn't, so I had to go further down the street. Interesting side note, when I got off of the ship the first time, there's some panhandlers down there. It's in a park, and he called me Mr. Push-Ups and wondered if I had any money he could saw Mr. Push-Ups. Hey man, you got any money you can spare? And I politely told him no, but my brain inside that he couldn't hear was saying, I'm gonna do some push-ups on your face. I can't tell you a lot about this town. It's really kind of cool buildings, but unfortunately a lot of them are out of business. Like this old tattoo parlor is out of business. Some poor dude probably bought a diamond ring for his wife there. That's out of business. They're no longer married. He's broke. She's off with some other guy. This says coming soon. I doubt it. This is Cafe Euphora Bistro and Wine Bar. Looks kind of neat. Nope, it's for rent. Maybe that's why it's so quiet down here. I was gonna roll over, there's a general store, and get lip balm there, but isn't that cool? Every downtown has that storefront. That is open. Okay, that place you could pay money and see naked people, but I'm not going to go in there. And a cool children's museum that is closed, of course. We know whenever Randy Gamer comes to Norfolk to see a museum, they're closed. Case in point, the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard Museum is closed yesterday and today. So I got lucky the last time getting on the Wisconsin with that cruise ship being in town. I'll film it here where it's not so windy. I made a film coming over, so there's ships over there in dry dock, They're actually out of the water, sandblasting. It's still windy, I apologize about that. That ship has the number 98 on it, and this aircraft carrier, which does not look very modern to me, but what do I know? LHD? I don't know. And that ship down there is the number 50, so maybe some of you have been on that ship. I gotta get ahead of steam and get back over to the pickup point, because I bet he's doing about 50 knots right now. We got a second here, but you see the marks on the inside of that cannon? It's a rather large cannon. Do you know what those marks are called? That's right, it's rifling. Versus this one, it's a little bit harder to see. This one is a smooth bore, whereas this one has the rifling. You can really, well, I can see it. You can't, because the cameraman doesn't know what he's doing, but it basically puts a spiral on the bullet, and it makes it fly through the air nice and true instead of tumbling, more accurate. I believe they came up with that sometime during the Civil War. All right, I'm gonna miss the ship. All right, I just got on the ship. It's $4.50. There's nobody here, so I'm gonna just not pay later. Let's go check it out. Here is the bow of the ship. That, of course, is a piece of trash. I'm just kidding, I bought the day pass and I swiped it. It's kind of cool. It's just a short run, $4.50 buys you an all-day pass. Apparently they've got TV that must tell you what to do. Plenty of seating upstairs and downstairs. I'm not sure if this does anything. We'll check it out when we leave, but again, I've said it a few times, I apologize about the wind. It is quite windy today. I used the Google, so the LHD-1 is USS Wasp. It is not a super carrier. It is a carrier, but it's an amphibious. I'm going to mess this up because I'll have stripes with the urban assault vehicle. This is the amphibious assault something or other. They do launch light airplanes, light jets off there, so I think maybe it was super old, but 1989 is when it was commissioned, and it's in here for some restoration. There, now you know. There's a propeller down there, but that is definitely doing something. So it's a lot more than just show. It's not as windy this time because now we're going with the wind, so I'll try to take some better video. In 1987 in Minnesota, I was offered a job on one of those pilot boat things pushing barges down the Mississippi River. It was one of the regrets of my life that I didn't take that job. You know, at least for one summer. Wow, what an experience. I think we're gonna pull in over here. Yep. get off the boat here and take it over to, there's a stadium, we can't see it because you got to go under the bridge, but it's the minor league team for the Baldwinsville, the Baltimore Orioles. They're out of town today, of course, because I'm in town and I've wanted to go see a game there for a long time, but we're going to see the docking skills. Perfect. Under the bridge, let's see, there's the ballpark. So you can take this water taxi. It's not that far of a walk, but you can do that. It's kind of like Moline, Illinois, which we overnighted in Davenport, and at Florida Marlins had their summer team up there. That's it. I'm going to there to the water side like I usually do, get something to eat, go back to that building, rest my weary head, and fly to Miami tomorrow. Thanks for watching.